Why don't people use Blastoise more often? I mean, this is one of the original starter Pokemon, so you'd think there'd at least be a little bit of nostalgia at play, but it also gets Fake Out, it gets Yawn, it's a great bulky support Pokemon in Trick Room, and we have one of the most dominant Trick Room sweepers in the meta in Calyrex-Ice Rider. I've not used it yet on the channel, and I haven't used Blastoise in a minute. So that's what we're going to do today and prove Blastoise's worth. If you're excited, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's hop into some battles here, shall we? Okay, that is a very interesting team. I feel like, and this is just a hunch, but I'm here on the ladder just reset. So I feel like I'm either going to run into people doing really fun stuff in Great Ball or a bunch of people just like trying to bulldoze through and get straight to Master Ball with like truly unbroken stuff. Not broken stuff, truly broken stuff. But this just looked like somebody who's trying to have some fun. So I actually really like Blastoise in this game a lot. The Sinistcha is the biggest issue. It looks like they're also going Trick Room, though, so I don't feel like I even need to necessarily go hard for Trick Room. We might just leave with these two. We'll bring you in the back. Do I even need to bring... Is that sacrilege? They're like decorate, right? So I don't hate the idea of having my follow me user to steal some of those decorates. Is that how that works? Maybe. Big old maybe. Okay. They look like they're just going to try and set it right away. Set it and forget it, if you will. I'm going to yawn them and fake them out. One of these two is going to go through. Or not. They just brick break into Incin, actually. That's interesting. Well. I'm going to Muddy Water now. I'm going to change my plan. We'll Will-O-Wisp that slot. I don't totally know what they are going to be trying to do here. They just finish off Incin with that. Are they trying to set the Trick Room? They are. Okay. Well. Not a horrible situation for me. Let's yawn you. While I high horsepower you. They're going to wide guard. I'm glad I showed the Muddy Water because that's just going to make them like, oh, cool. I can just so easily just wide guard here and stop everything. No. Great turn for me. We got rid of the wide guard user. We're going to yawn to put that thing on a timer. And they now have to make a decision. Are they going to attack here or switch out? My guess is they're going to switch out because they don't have any attack boosts or anything. And they're going to go for a Glacial Lance that's going to do, you know. Unless, hold on. Is that thing... Hold on. That thing gets 2 abilities. Alcremie gets Sweet Veil, which means that they can't fall asleep. And Aroma Veil, which means that they can't be taunted. I think that you'd want Aroma Veil for a Trick Room team. I could be wrong, though. I'm just going to Life Dew and High Horsepower, I think. No, I'll Glacial Lance. The Life Dew is the safe thing to do here, though. Doesn't look like they're switching out. Which makes me nervous that they are Sweet Veil. They're going to decorate. I'm going to Glacial Lance, so they hopefully can't do that more than once. Well, they probably can do it more than once. I did a lot of damage, but this Life Dew will probably take me above that being able to happen more than once. And let's see if they fall asleep here. The perfect foil. Okay. I can swap hard into Clefairy here. I'll take less damage. It's tough. It's tough, it's tough, it's tough. Because they can just decorate again. That probably wasn't my best play. Sweet Veil's so perfect. I guess it helps with opposing Amoonguss that think that that's like a great answer to Trick Room, you know? Alright, Callie did survive another. Clefairy not so much, but Clefairy is the reason that Callie survived that there, so that's nice. I have undersped in every single Trick Room turn so far with my Callie. And there's still one more turn left. I think that I just Life Dew. This is hard. I could Life Dew Protect. I think I Life Dew and I have to High Horsepower here. I know that my Calyrex underspeeds Ferrograph, so I felt safe doing that. Do I win the speed tie here? I do. Okay, cool. Dear God. I don't know if it was a speed tie. We won every single one, so it makes me think that they might be like a middling something. Or maybe they're just not min speed, which is totally possible on a Calyrex. They're very hard to get min speed if you're doing it legitimately. Dear God. Okay, well, you know. If that's how it has to happen. Regitube is coming through. Ooh, hold on. Definitely should have Tera'd. Hold on. I did the wrong thing there. Foul play. I just didn't see it coming at all. Okay, okay. Let's yawn you. I guess. That's my best way of playing this out. Oh, foul play's not going to do a lot to me. Hold on. If that's their only attacking option, I might be okay. Dropping accuracies, that's always helpful. D-Gleam. I'm specially defensive. Okay. I think we're going to be alright. Let's just drop a bunch of accuracies while they're sleeping. You know, I could miss it on my own, too. That is a strategy. Another accuracy drop that's helpful. They wake up immediately, though. Activating my citrus berry. I think I yawned them again. Just because they have such a chance to miss now. Battle was canceled. Okay. That was very silly of me. I mean, I probably should have Water Tera I just wasn't expecting the foul play. But now I will be factoring that in my matchups against Farigirafs. Good game to my opponent. All right, we have a Calyrex team that has a Pelipper on it, which is Calyrex's worst nightmare. But Blastoise is not an awful matchup against opposing Calyrex's either. And aside from the Raging Bolt, I think Blastoise kind of has a nice matchup here anyway. So we can try and, like, yawn the Pelipper. Like, there's things we can try to do. I think I'm going to bring my Incin, too. Even though they could go with the Water Urshifu, and that would suck, potentially, for me. We're going to give it a go. Oh boy. There's no guarantee that they are a Trick Room either, so potentially getting a Trick Room up could throw a wrench in their plans, especially if they don't bring the Amoonguss. They lead with these two. Okay. Well, they can't fake out, but I can, so I can get Trick Room here if I want it. I think I'm gonna take that opportunity. Oops. Dropping my Joy-Cons. We're going to fake out you, and we're going to go for the Trick Room. Whew. Pretty sure I get this every time if I want it. Unless they taunt my Farigiraf, they're just going to knock off. That's fine. All right. I think I'm going to Muddy Water and Psychic into the Urshifu slot. My guess is Urshifu actually leaves us. Muddy Water's not a bad move just to go for here, though, because if the Urshifu leaves, then we have a chance at, you know, dropping the accuracy, whatever comes in next. Like, there's a lot of things that can happen. They stay in. Okay, let's see how much Psychic does. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm cool with that. Believe it or not. Muddy Water, I thought it was going to miss there. They just Flare Blitz to finish off Farigiraf. Hey. That's alright. This is absolutely Calyrex-Ice's time. Because I can high horsepower that. I can Tera Water. If they go with the Raging Bolt, then I can yawn it. Like, there's a lot of things that I can potentially do here. They go into their own Calyrex. Sure, why not? I'm going to yawn that thing, though. So, we just yawn you. I am going to Tera Water, and I'm going to high horsepower into this slot. Chances of Pelipper being back there, I think, are pretty high, but I still think that this is the play. I just hope I don't get Will-O-Wisped. Actually, Cali will go before Incin, so if they don't swap out, I'm going to get this high horsepower, and it's going to be no problem. There we go. They just Glacial Lance. This will do nothing to my Pokemon. It's not every day you get to say that, but it's true. Our first Chilling Knee boost. We get the Yawn. And they can't switch out. They're stuck falling asleep here because they ran out of Pokemon. Did they even bring the Pelipper? Or is it the Raging Bolt? Raging Bolt would make things interesting. It's that thing? Well, that makes things interesting too. Yeah, I'm going to Yawn that thing too. I can go into Incin in this slot. I'd be losing my Chilling Knee boost, but I think I'm cool with that. Incin can't fall asleep, so it feels like a good trade, and it feels like they have to be going for Spore into the Calyrex slot, right? Right. They are going to Tera. Nothing they Tera into can stop them from falling asleep. They're just going to Tera water. Okay. They do attempt the Spore into the Incin, though. That's good stuff. Oh, and Blastoise avoids the high horsepower. I mean, yeah, that's fine. But that wouldn't have been the end of the world. Okay. I think I can just Muddy Water and just Flare Blitz into this slot now. I could also fake out the Amoonguss so it falls asleep. I think I just go for the damage, though. Because they might want to Spore the Blastoise slot while they have one more turn left. They Rage Powder, but next turn I'll get the Flare Blitz. They do Spore, so that means I get the Flare Blitz this turn. Glastrier stays sleeping. And Flare Blitz does a whole lot of damage there. Okay, well. Amoonguss falls asleep. I'm going to burn a turn here of sleep on my Blastoise and go for the Flare Blitz. There's a couple different ways I could play this out. I could swap into the Calyrex hard here from the Blastoise slot. I'm going to bank on them staying asleep. That was Amoonguss. That was Blastoise. Everybody's snoozing. Everybody's snoozing. Incin goes next. Drops the Cali. And now it's looking like it'd be pretty impossible for them to come back. I'm not going to lie to you, gang. I can wake up in Life Dew if I want to. I can do if I want to. Okay. That felt like a tough matchup, but it also feels like I maybe won that because they didn't bring the Raging Bolt, which would have been really good in that matchup, and the Pelipper, which would have been really good in that matchup. And at Team Preview, those are the only two Pokemon they left behind, in fact. So I think I maybe just won the picking war. Good game to my opponent. Wow. Okay. Well, the first team was a fun team. The second team was a serious team. And this team is definitely a fun team. I'm going to respect it. But that's a fun team. They have the Farigiraf, which makes me think that they might have something to stop me from Trick Rooming, right? It's not impossible. I like Blastoise here. You know, I think that the biggest threat to Blastoise is the Tumbleweed. So I almost feel like I could lead with these two. We'll bring you in the back. I doubt they bring the Gliscor, right? And then I think I'm just going to bring Bonky. And then maybe Bonky can just, like, eliminate the Farigiraf. I'm kind of going with a no support. Well, Blastoise is support. Blastoise is support. It's a weird team, which makes me feel like I can sort of bring some abnormal stuff here. Even the odds, if you will. I'm gonna pitch it like I'm doing you a favor by bringing not my best team. And that alleviates the guilt if I do end up losing here. All right. I think I just muddy water there. I could go into Rillaboom here, or I could Tera Grass. Is that my best play? No. But I don't know my other options, so I think I'm just going to do this. Blaziken's going to get spooked out immediately. It's so fun to see Blaziken. I don't think I've ever even seen Blaziken in cart. They totally made me pop my Tera. Didn't need to. But there we are. Muddy Water is going to drop accuracy on the Farigiraf, which I don't hate. Farigiraf is going to Thunderbolt. Didn't see that coming, although I don't know why I should expect anything normal out of this team. And that's decent damage on the Farigiraf. I don't hate that. Okay. I'm going to Life Dew here while I swap into Rillaboom. And this way, if they get damage on me, I'm just getting the Life Dew damage up. I probably could have yawned there. My thing with Suicune is, like, I see Suicune and I'm like, that thing, famous rest talker. I don't think it's rest talk. But if a Pokemon is going to go for sleep talk in this world, Hyper Voice misses the Blastoise and the Rillaboom. Wow, that was one hell of an accuracy drop. So much so that Rillaboom's HP is full. Okay, I think I'm coming for the Farigiraf now. Knowing what their Pokemon are, I think that I can... I burned my Tera already, so that's going to hurt my ability to set up Trick Room in front of the Blaziken, but... Let's yawn the Suicune, and let's just Wood Hammer the Farigiraf. Guess I could U-turn off of it too, but... Ooh, Baton Pass. They're going to Baton Pass their accuracy drop, though. I'm not sure they're aware of that. Terapagos comes out. That's a fun Pokemon to have on a Baton Pass team. Baton Pass. My guess is that they're Throat Spray. Did we ever see the Fergraph's item? I don't think we did. The Throat Spray Baton Pass into Terapagos, that's so fun. We just crit, dear God. Dear Lord. We attempt the Yawn, it doesn't do anything. I'm going to swap the Yawn. We're not going to Yawn into the Terapagos slot and go for Wood Hammer into the Suicune. I mean, that did so much damage. Look at these two turtles. Turtle on turtle violence. There goes Suicune. Something else will take a Wood Hammer here. The Blaziken. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if a Blaziken gets half health here. Especially because they're not Terra-ing, which means that I still have the grassy terrain down. Lots of damage there. Okay. I think they're getting some HP back there on the Terapagos. But I think the fact that they have -1 accuracy is so funny. Let's just Muddy Water, and I think I can bring in Incineroar for the Intimidate, even though I'm a Grass type, and this is not going to help me survive a Fire move into this slot from the Blaziken. I still think I'm okay with that. They finally Tera, which means the grassy terrain will go away here. Another good reason to switch out. They do Blaze Kick. They're going to miss it, though. Wait, does that thing have an accuracy drop? Or does Blaze Kick give a chance to miss? Tera Starstorm hits everybody. At least, for my opponent's sake. That was a crit on Blastoise, too? Woof. Blaze Kick has 90% accuracy. I don't think I ever got a accuracy. No, I definitely didn't. That is rough for my opponent. It's always a shame when somebody uses fun stuff and then they just lose to RNG, you know? Not that I think I'm playing poorly, but RNG is definitely coming into play. Okay. I'm going to Yawn and Snarl. Terapagos just keeps protecting. You can keep protecting, my friend. They Scald into Incin. Are you going to burn my Incin? Ow. Incin does the burning, okay? I feel like the best thing they could do for their Terapagos is switch it out. And they just are refusing. And I missed the Snarl. This is a nightmare. When somebody who's out from outside of Pokemon is like, why do people complain about RNG so much in Pokemon? Show them this battle. I'm just going to Flare Blitz into this slot. If we can get Cali in here, which I think I will if I just drop to Recoil, and I can Trick Room, then I think that's game. They're going to Calm Mind. Hey. Love the confidence. They're tailwinding. Oh my god, I just burned the Terapagos, which means it can't fall asleep now. Oh my god. This is an actual RNG nightmare of a game. That might lose me the game now. Accidentally burning the Terapagos there is maybe one of the worst things that could have happened. I can't put it to sleep anymore. What's the burn chance? Oh, dear God. This is crazy. Flare Blitz has a 10% chance to burn. Scald has a 20% chance. I'm trying to think of all the different things that have happened in this game. Scald has a 30% chance to burn. That one's pretty high. How about Muddy Water? So we go into Calyrex here, and what I have to do is protect Calyrex, swap hard into Rillaboom, fake out the Terapagos, and get the Trick Room that way. But Rillaboom's gonna have to live a hit here. Unless they just want to like protect and be weird. Muddy Water has a 30% chance to lower accuracy. That's actually pretty high too. But still, to see all of it happening first try with all of these hits is just... The burn there is so bad for me. I'm connected to Ethernet. Did they? They quit? I'm not even going to say good game to my opponent. I'm just going to say game to my opponent. Game to my opponent. Well, that's the end of the video. Kind of crazy. I don't have any more time to record any more battles, so all the crazy stuff that happened in that last game, plus, you know, even though it was kind of a lackluster ending with the disconnect or rage quit, not sure exactly which one it was, you know, I'll keep it in there because kind of insane circumstances. Thanks for clicking on this video in the first place. I do appreciate it. If you want to use the team, obviously, rental code PokePace, full team breakdown in the description. As always, Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is typically when I stream. I'll battle against the chat sometimes. I'll go on the ranked ladder sometimes with a weird team. Really, I make weird Pokemon teams all the time. So if that's your jam, you're going to want to subscribe to the channel, okay? And you're going to want to click one of these videos over here because I make weird rental teams all the time. And Regulation G is still going strong. So I'll see you in one of them.